everyone, so I hope you're all okay. As you can see, we're in a different location today, and that is because we are in my car and I'm vlogging. Yes, vlogging. I know it never happens, but I'm actually going to the hair salon today to get my hair extensions in. If you have or have not noticed, I have been wearing my hair up sleek like this for the past 3 weeks now, and honestly, as much as I've been getting used to it and sort of quite liking the easiness of just shoving my hair, slicking it back in the mornings, it's been driving me absolutely mad because I miss my long hair. I miss having thick, long hair, being able to do loads of different styles of it. And I clearly can't do that with my natural hair. It's not that it's not long, because as you can see from my ponytail, I do have quite long hair. It's just very fine naturally. I don't have that thickness that I want. So I've been having extensions for many years now. I've actually probably been going to GRAEME, who I'm going to be going to today, and I will show you, talk to you about everything. Been going to GRAEME for about, God, I reckon it must be about 5 years now. Absolutely ages. And yeah, he's my number one. I will never go to anyone else for my hair extensions. I've experienced and been there and done that, where I used to go to people, pay, get ripped off, have dodgy hair extensions, have my hair falling out. Like, trust me, I've been through some absolute hair extension dramas. And I think the main thing I've learned from it all is you get what you pay for, being the number one. And yeah, it sometimes does take you a while to find the right person, but like, I'm so glad I found GRAEME, because like I said, when you find that right person for your hair, I'm sure you'll probably know, gals, you cling on to them, like you literally cling on to them, and you won't ever go anywhere else. And honestly, I've not been and had my hair done anywhere else since I found GRAEME. He's that good. So anyway, I'm going to be getting the Beauty World extensions. I didn't want anything like dramatically different or lighter. I was originally going to be getting the Mocha Melt extensions, but then I seen them and they were so light, so I was like, no, like, obviously because it's like autumn winter, I want to keep it still like brunette. Sorry about that, got interrupted because the DPD man was there, and I know that no one's in and my doorbell's not working, and I didn't want to miss them deliveries. I've got 2 massive Miss Pat parcels now. But as I was saying, I didn't want to go for anything too light in regards to my hair. I wanted to keep it quite dark because it's autumn winter. I'll go lighter for the summer probably. Scoot on, because I think GRAEME wants me to get there ASAP, and yeah, obviously it's not going to be ASAP because I'm rambling on. But yeah, can't wait to get my hair done. It's normally a pretty much all day job, not gonna lie, but at least I've not got any extensions to take out, so that will mean it is going to be a little bit quicker. So yeah, I'm going to take you along to the salon. You'll have probably seen footage was when I was in the salon. I didn't really film too much in the salon, just like bits and bobs, like a few little bits. You know what it's like when you're in the salon and you're getting your hair done. It's always like you're just catching up, and there's not really a lot going on. So yeah, didn't really do too much filming, but obviously I knew that I was going to be sitting down and speaking to you guys all about my hair, so that's what I'm going to be doing now. It's a day after, so it's Thursday today. Had my hair done yesterday, so yeah, I just wanted to sit down and just talk about hair, because I feel like this video has been so overdue. You'd have heard me you know, talk a brief little bit at the beginning of the video about where I go and stuff, but like I said, I have actually never really done a sort of sit down like talk video about where I get my hair done, what I get done. So I just wanted to sort of talk about that, because so many of you guys are always saying, oh my god, your hair looks so good, where did you get it done, what colours do you have, and everything like that. So I just thought it'd be easy to create a video and let you guys know. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I get my hair done with Graemedonelly. I think his salon's now called Graemedonellyhair. I put all links and details to his salon and where you can contact him down below. GRAEME has been my hair saviour for a very long time now. I've been going to GRAEME for many years now. Like, I don't even know how long it's actually been. Honestly, it must be a good 5-6 years. Like, I feel like it's been forever. But yeah, so basically I've been going to GRAEME forever to get my hair done. Literally, when you find a good hairdresser, that's it. Like, that's it for life. Like, you do not go anywhere else. And that's when you know someone's so good at their job, because you don't even like flicker your eyes at any of the hairdressers' work, because they are so good, and it's like they just can't beat it, and you trust them, you know them, you know what I mean? He's literally the master of extensions. Like, if you were looking to get extensions, GRAEME is your guy, honestly. You know, I would travel if I didn't even live. Luckily, I live in Leicester, so it's really convenient for me. But even if I didn't, I would travel to go to GRAEME. There's a lot of things I will travel for if I think they're good. For example, I'm going to Manchester to get my teeth done. Could get them done in Leicester, but when you know someone's good, you know someone's good. So it's like, it doesn't matter where you are or where they are, you will go and get in with them. So basically, I had so many hair extension disasters before I met GRAEME. Like, honestly, I can't even begin to tell you how many hair extension disasters I literally had, from, you know, having them installed to them falling out, to having absolute shit hair quality, which meant that I'd be paying like £300 for these hair extensions, and then after a month my hair would look absolutely shocking. Just, oh my god, I can't even, just like wrong colour matching. Honestly, there's been so many disasters when it's come to hair extensions. And before I met GRAEME, I never had ever walked out of a salon and been satisfied. Like, I'd never walked out of a salon and been like, oh my god, I love my hair extensions, I love my hair. I'd always looked in the mirror and been like, oh my god, I hate it. And I know that sounds so like dramatic and whatever, but I honestly had never really loved my hair extensions. They'd never been thick, they'd always been really thin, straggly, they just looked awful. Like, even when I look back at pictures now, I'm like, oh my god, like, they look hideous. So after all these hair extension disasters, I finally came across GRAEME, and honestly, the moment he did my hair, I still remember the first hair extensions he did on my hair. I'll insert a picture here, round about now. Honestly, I will show you the transformation picture and the end picture. I was like a new woman, honestly. I was a new person. I'd never ever walked out of a salon that day as happy as I was. Like, I was over the moon. I couldn't believe how good they were. And you know what? They were a little bit more pricier than what I'd paid previously, but totally worth it. Honestly, if you pay for cheap, you're gonna get cheap. That is honestly my motto. Like, that is how I see things in life. If you're gonna try and get the cheapest bargain and the cheapest haircut, it's just gonna be rubbish. Whereas if you just pay that little bit extra, that probably will take you an extra couple of weeks just to save for, you're gonna get better quality. So I don't know about you, but I'd rather save for that extra £100 and go to the more expensive place where I know that it's better quality than go to a place where it's £100 cheaper, but I know I'm getting really crap hair extensions. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, although I paid a little bit more with GRAEME, honestly, it was so worth it. I can't even begin to tell you. Like, the thing is, when I was going to all these crappy ass salons, I was paying, I don't know, say £250 for a full set of extensions, right? Okay, so they'd last me a month. Literally, after a month, they'd probably all fell out. Well, near enough did. And they'd all fell out. They looked awful anyway. But yeah, like, obviously I do curl and straighten my hair and stuff, and honestly the quality after a month would be like, my hair would look like straw. It wouldn't even look like real hair. Okay, so that's £250 a month. I was getting new extensions near enough every month. Or let's just say I'd max out for 2 months, but that's £250 every 2 months, right? With GRAEME, I'd probably pay an extra £100, maybe £150 more, and them extensions would last me 1 year. Like, 1 year. The hair quality is that good that if you obviously are maintaining it right, obviously use your oils, which is like a no-brainer. You know, don't put too much heat on. I try and just do like 2-3 times a week heat. And obviously, like I said, if you're doing the maintenance as it should be, that hair will last you for a year. Believe me, I've had it last even in about just over a year once. So yeah, like, that just goes to show, obviously you've got to get your refit in between, but paying £250 every 3 months, right, for crap hair that looks disgusting, or paying that little bit more, your hair's going to last you a year, and all you've got to pay for is a refit in between. It's just honestly a no-brainer. So in terms of what hair extensions I get, honestly I've had every different method of a hair extension ever existed. I've had glue, I've had tapes, I've had pre-bonded tips, which are like glue tips basically. Obviously I've had clip-ins. I've never had a weave actually, that's one I've never had, but obviously I've heard a lot of stories about that. you know, it's really tight and it's not really too good. So it wasn't until I met Graeme that I had the hair extensions that I have now, and they are micro rings. So essentially they are basically tiny little like plastic beads, and all it is basically you have a single strand of your own hair, a single strand of obviously the extension hair, and basically it's just like looped together with obviously special equipment, and the bead is attached and then sort of like clamped together, if you get what I mean. So it's obviously like clamping your hair with the extension hair, and it's just a little bead just connecting it together. So it's not glue, it's not heat, it's non-damaging. Honestly, it's just the best invention ever. I find out of every single method, this has been the one where my hair's actually grown. I've not got all bald patches everywhere. Like, touch wood, like I've never had any issues. And like I said, I've had these for 5-6 years continuously now, and I had my extensions out most recently, so if you look at my Instagram post you can see actually how long my natural hair is, so I don't lose hair or anything. I've always had really thin hair naturally, so if you look at it and think, oh yeah, you've got really thin hair, well hence that's why I wear hair extensions, because I've just naturally got quite fine and thin hair. But yeah, so that's the obviously method. I'm just going to try and show you actually, like up close, what they look like, just in case you're curious. So if you can see, these are what the extensions look like. So they are just these tiny little micro rings at the end. Like I said, they're just little beads. You know, really neat and like put in your hair. Also what Graeme's really good at is he will leave like strands at the front, so that when you put your hair back, if you want to like tie it up in like a top knot, if you want to tie it up in a ponytail or anything, then like when it goes back you can't actually see any of the beads, which is really good, because like I've had it before when I've had extensions fitted, gone to put my hair up and you can see all the extensions, like it's horrible. But yeah, that's the extensions that I have, and like I said, I've never had any problems with them. You're best to get them obviously applied every 3 to 4 months. So another thing that Graeme is really good at is knowing how many to put in as well. So with me, I've always been really super glam when it's come to my extensions, so I would probably have like 4 packs, which is, you know, about 250 grams of extensions, which is a lot of hair. It is a lot of hair. Yeah, I used to always have it like mega thick and like 22-inch extensions, really long. As you can see this time, I've actually gone for a little bit of a change. I've gone for about, I think it's about 180. So it's not like really like a dramatic decrease in the number of extensions, but you know, there is probably 50-70 grams less, so it is a little bit of a difference for me, because like I said, I'm used to having it like mega thick. But for me this time around, I just felt like I wanted something a little bit different. Like I said, my hair's been in really good condition anyway, it's really long, and although I think it's thin, it's probably not the most thinnest hair in the world, so I could sort of get away with only having like 180 and it's still looking really thick. As you can see, it's still really super thick. That's just one side of my hair, then the other side, do you get what I mean? So it's still like super thick, and obviously because I've gone for a shorter length this time as well, it always looks a lot thicker. This time I've gone for 18 inches. I just wanted it a bit shorter, to be honest with you. I've always had this super long glam hair, and I was like, do you know what, this time I'm going to go for a little bit shorter and a little less thicker. So yeah, that's where we're at with the hair. As you can see, I've gone for a 2-colour mix this time, and I've gone for Raven and I think it's called Blonde. I will leave the full colour details down below. They are Beauty Works extensions. I've always had Beauty Works. Really good quality extensions. Like I said, the hair quality is just honestly like second to none. It feels like your own hair, it looks like your own hair. People never even think I have extensions in. They're always like, oh my god, your hair's so amazing, you've got lovely hair. And I'm like, yeah, it's not my hair. Do you know what I mean? I think that's always a really good sign as well, that you know your hair extensions look really good when people actually think it's your own hair. I wish this was my own hair, unfortunately it's not. So I think I've covered the main like bulk of my hair extensions. Price obviously is probably going to be a key thing that you're all going to want to know. How much does it cost? Honestly, I can't sit here and go it's going to cost you X amount, because it will obviously vary from person to person. Someone that goes in with naturally thicker hair is not going to need as many extensions as someone with like really fine hair. So it is going to obviously depend on how many bonds hair extensions you actually need, but starting prices will be from £300 to £400. So yeah, like, I honestly think that's so reasonable, because like I said, with other salons, yes, they might charge £250, but save up that extra little bit of money because it's worth it. Pictures always show as well, like when you look at the pictures of the £250 salon to the one that's like 400 or £350, whatever it is, 100 quid, 150 quid more, it's always like, you can just tell the difference. Also, I've got a very exciting promotion discount for you, which will get you 10% off a set of hair extensions with Graeme. So use the code LauraGM10. I will pop it on screen for you now. Basically, as part of this Black Friday, you know, discount weekend thing, Graeme's decided that we will give my subscribers, my followers, all of you lovely people, 10% off your first set of hair extensions. So that is honestly so amazing because, like I said, Graeme is the hair extension king. Like, he is always super fully booked up. So to have a discount like that and be able to get some money off a brand new set of extensions, honestly, like, it's really good. So I definitely try and snap up that offer while you can, because like I said, it's going to be a limited time only. I'll put the T's and C's in the description bar below. So yeah, like I said, it will be 10% off for new clients only. It will be limited to the first 20 clients as well. Make sure you do jump onto it and grab onto that if you want, you know, whether it's that you want some new hair for Christmas or you just want to treat yourself. Like, it's Black Friday after all, that's the whole point, you know, treat yourself, splurge, live a little. But yeah, I'm going to shut up and just leave all the details in the description bar for you below. Links to Graeme's, how you can book in, whatever, all below. Let me know if you do book in with Graeme and send me your pictures as well, because I love seeing hair transformations. They are always so amazing. Also, just another thing, just in case you didn't know, I am actually from Leicester, so Graeme is located in Leicester, just in case you didn't know that. But it's not far to travel, you know, train, easy from London, an hour, you know, Midlands, it's not long, so it's really accessible, I think Leicester is. But yeah, I'm going to go now and wrap this video up. Everything will be literally linked, talked about and described in the description bar. Any other questions, just give me a comment. I really hope you have enjoyed this hair extension chit chat video and it's gave you a little bit of an insight into where I get my hair done, what I get done. If you have enjoyed it, then please give it a big thumbs up. Remember to hit the subscribe button to see more of my videos, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye bye!